Hi everyone and welcome to part 2 of my flash photography tutorial. For this part of the video I'm going to use off-camera flash and I'm going to remotely control it from my camera. I'm not going to show you how to use the triggers, but basically in the video is I'm just going to show you how, if you have got triggers and if you're using a Nikon, it's for the guy who's using the Nikon as well, is this, you should have your CLS, which is your creative lighting system, and if you buy it like a YN685 you can actually control it from the camera. So what I'm going to do is, which you can't see, I'm going to put it on the table down here, which is just out of shot, so that it bounces off the window there and then comes back and lights up this flower here. So first things first, I'm going to put the flash down. I know you can't see it. And again, I'm going to take an ambient reading first. If you remember before, I did tell you that you need to start somewhere. So I've started at I'm going to start at 1/100 of a second, f4 ISO 800. Why? Because I've got to start somewhere. It's a low light situation, so I've started at 1/100 of a second because it's a decent shutter speed to freeze the action. I may slow it down, I may speed it up, but I'm starting somewhere. ISO 800, it could be ISO 400 at f5.6 at 200 of a second if you want, but again I'm trying to let a bit of ambient in as well. Now I will say that because I'm bouncing the flash, I could actually use what you call a flash only picture, which means I don't have to take in any ambient whatsoever. I could just go to ISO 200 f8 f5.6 at 200 of a second and it'd be pretty much black, and bounce my flash and it'd look like natural light, but I don't like to work that way. It is personal preference. I will show you how to do that maybe on part 3. So I'll just take a picture now. Which you will see on the screen, and it's pretty dark. I'd say it's easy 3 stops underexposed, but I am taking in some ambient light. So what I'm going to do is 100 of a second, ISO 800 f4. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm now going to turn on my flash. I'll just test that out. Oh, I've disabled it at the minute, so I'll just enable it, just hang on. Right, and I'm just going here. Right, so basically, I've now got my settings in manual. I know it's 2 or 3 stops, at least 3 stops underexposed. So now, I'm going to start with my flash in manual at a 30-second power. Now, the reason why I'm starting there is because you've got to start somewhere. And bear in mind, when I take this shot, if for any reason it's too dark, I know that it needs to be powerfuler. If it's way too bright, I know the flash has to go darker, because the only thing that's going to make the exposure go brighter now is the flash, because I'm in manual on the camera. So unless the sunlight comes beating through the window, which it isn't gonna, then if it's too bright now, it's caused by the flash. So we'll take the same shot again. And I'm looking at that and it's still too dark. It's definitely brighter than the previous. It's probably a stop brighter. So I'm going to turn my flash up 2 full stops. So now I'm at an 8th power on the flash. I don't have to play with shutter speed. I don't have to play with aperture, and I don't have to play with ISO. All I'm doing is turning the flash up. And you know what? That's okay. I could probably take it another 1/3 of a stop brighter. Lovely. Right, there you go. We're locked in. The settings are locked in at 1/100 of a second, f4 ISO 800. Now, I know you can't see the flash. It's just out of the frame on my table. Coming. The window is there. The window's there. The flash, I've told the flash to bounce the same direction as the window, so the light will come back from the same direction of the window. Now, remember when I said to you that the bonus of having it off camera now, let's say that this was the bride and all the bridesmaids getting ready over there, I can now, because I'm not limited to the flash on my camera, I don't have to think about where it is. It can stay there. I can now go into my kitchen and swap lenses and go to a 70 to 200 at 200mm. I can go into the kitchen, which I'm going to do. I'm going to go out of frame, but it should be still linked up with the video. So now I'm in my kitchen. I know that you can't see me on the video camera, but if I now zoom in, I can zoom in to 120mm. And I'm now coming back out of my kitchen and I'm going to walk right up and get a nice tight shot. And it doesn't, I know I'm looking at my screen, but I don't have to, because the flash is in manual and I already know the flash is contributing to that picture at least 2 or 3 stops at least. I know that my action's going to get froze, even at 1/100 of a second. I could probably half my shutter speed now at a 50th and it will still freeze the action, because I know, because I took an ambient reading first, I know that basically my flash is contributing a lot to the picture. So just for the price of eggs, I'm going to disable the flash again now and take the same shot again. And I'll show it up on screen and you'll see it's well dark. And now we'll just quickly enable the flash again. Manual, take it again. Boom. And it's absolutely A++. I can go outside, I can shoot through the window, I can do what I want and the flash can just stay there, and I'm bouncing it and it will still work great. Now I just want to show you before I end the video, I'm going to disable the flash now, and what I'm going to do for the sake of the video, I'm going to go to a 5.6 and I'm going to go 1/160th of a second. And I'm going to half my ISO to 400. Now, if I wanted to, because I understand the numbers, I could now go turn my flash up that appropriate amount of stops and I would still have the same exposure. But I'm going to take the same shot again now. And the reason why I've gone to a 5.6 is because I'm bouncing the flash. The flash will always look natural when it's bounced. It'll look like it was a window light or something like that. So at 1/160th at 5.6 ISO 400, so I've turned my ISO down now. So I know that that flash at the previous power setting is at least 2 full stops, if not 3 full stops too dark. But that's beside the point. We're doing this for people who haven't got as good a cameras, who might not want to go to ISO 800. I use 800 ISO because it's a fantastic ISO and it makes me flash working at an 8th power, as I've just told you. It'll flash all day long. But now I'm gonna, at these settings, I'm gonna take a shot and put that up on screen. And we'll just look at that. That's pretty much nearly enough a pitch black image. So now we'll enable the flash. In manual, yes, I could use ETTL, but I don't like ETTL because depending on your framing, you'll get a slightly different exposure every time. It's in manual, so once I set it in a minute, no matter what I do, no matter what focal length I use, whether I focus and recompose, I'll always get the self-same exposure. So now let's take the shot again now, we'll have some flash. And that is looking like around 3 stops under expose. So I'm going to turn it from an 1/8 to a 1/4 to half power. But can you see now how much my flash is going to work now and how quick I'm going to go through my batteries? To me, that's still a stop too dark. So what I'll do is I'll turn the flash on full power. The flash is now on full power, and this is all a flash shot. So I don't recommend you work this way unless your camera's really shit on ISO and you've got no choice. So I'll take it again now and it'll be perfect. And you had the beep how long it took to recycle. So you don't really want to be shooting at these settings, but if you've got loads of batteries and you've got an external power supply, you could. So now I'm at 1/160th of a second, f5.6, ISO 400, and the flash is on full, and it's a flash picture. And just for the price of eggs, I'll show you what it looks like if we just hold the flash direct. It's going to be blown out though now, I think, but in fact, I'll turn it down to 1/4 power I'm just going to show you what flash look. It's still off the camera. I'm hand holding it, but I'll show you what it looks like direct. Right, still too bright. Hang on. I'll show you that shot though. There, we'll leave it there. Right, so you'll see that come up and you'll see how rubbish. I'll show you the bright one as well. You'll see that the other one just looks like absolute outstanding 10 out of 10 window light.